Breaks some tackles, keeps his legs going. He's at the 50. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40. He's in for a Trojan touchdown.
Your homeboy caught the lead cause I work day to night. I could flip me up a switch and black out straight just like a light. Everybody got their backs, turn best keep me in their sight. How you talking about the dogs when you're all bark, no bite?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We are in Ogden, Utah at the Spence Eccles Ogden Sports Complex, if I have correctly announced that. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined today by Ryan Turner and David G. Halls. Ryan, David, how are you guys?
Excellent. How about you, Ty?
I am so relaxed, it's not even funny.
Well, you shouldn't be relaxed because we are running on 2 cell phones tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm nervous as a cat then. Well, it's 98.7 degrees, maybe 99. Could be pushing 100 in the booth here, but we're feeling good. The team's looking good. Should be a fun game.
I've always thought about getting a sauna. Now I don't need to.
Sauna. Finnish sauna.
I guess I got to say it correctly.
Yeah, but it's okay. I totally know what you meant. So let's talk about last game. Unbelievable. The Trojans went up to Idaho, played in the Dome at Boise State, and played Skyline from Idaho Falls, one of the top-ranked teams in Idaho, handled them.
Well, they did, ultimately. I think a couple of things were interesting about that game too, Ty. It was the tale of two halves. Trojans came out and looked unbeatable and unstoppable in that first half. It was amazing. Second half, we had some struggles, but we worked through them and still held on for the win. Lincoln's interception there at the end of the game to seal the victory was amazing.
Amazing.
The atmosphere was super cool, too, playing in the Dome there at Idaho State. And also, it was Skyline's first game, but they're a powerhouse in Idaho.
Yeah.
And so for the Trojans to go up there on the road and get the win is a big deal.
Beautiful backdrop you can see on the screen there. There's no locker rooms for the Trojans. They're huddled up over there in the corner, but they don't seem to mind. They're looking forward to tonight's game. Both teams arrived way early. Not as early as we did, but
first to be here, last to leave. That's our
motto. More influential than Morgan Moms. So in looking at the stats from last week, Morgan had 501 yards of total offense. That compares to last season, they averaged a little over 400. So.
Yeah, we had a great offensive game. There just was a couple of turnovers there in the red zone. I mean, we drove the whole length of the field a couple of times and just didn't come up with points on those possessions. Otherwise, I think that score would have been a little bit wider margin there for the Trojans in their favor. But they moved the ball. I mean, Beck was throwing, he was running, made some good decisions. A couple of turnovers cost us, but they looked sharp in that first half.
Who else impressed you in last week's game?
Lincoln had a great game. I mean, he had probably 200 yards receiving.
Right at 200,
game. Yeah. And, I mean, he had probably 10 or 11 catches for that 200 yards. Jack Despain had a pick that was a real big pick for us. Nick Priest had a huge interception and run back to set up the score that ultimately won the game because it was right before halftime. Trojans did not score in the second half. So that was a big play by Nick.
Yeah, speaking of Nick and the defense, Nick is the leading tackler for the Trojans. He has 23 tackles, 11 of them solo. He's assisted on 12, 2 tackles for loss, 1 interception, having a great defensive season.
And also, one thing to mention, he might not have been the leading tackler last week, but Tate Steele was in the backfield just as much as Skyline's quarterback.
He
put pressure on Skyline the whole game and maybe made a couple of those turnovers happen, not himself intercepting the ball, but making him rush and make a quick decision that he didn't want to do.
Tate was our MVP last game, our Heinz Country Store Most Valuable Player. He won a gift certificate to Heinz for $25.
Cool.
Along with some swag from Heinz and just bragging rights, really.
That's you can't beat that. I mean, that's NIL money right there.
It is. Do you think it'll affect his amateur status at all?
Now that we're in NIL, no.
We're good.
I think he's all right.
So we can
when you get to the $30 range, it might start having an effect.
Can we take bribes as well, then?
We can.
Okay. Also,
I'm not trying to maintain my amateur status.
no, you're a pro all the way around. The other thing that the most valuable player receives from the Morgan Sports Network is a little bling, a little stainless steel Trojan head helmet necklace thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Lincoln has worn his to bed and to breakfast. He might even have showered in it.
I'll have to ask him next time I see him.
Lincoln was our MVP of the first game of the season against Crimson, then Beck Sheffield the second game, and then Tate. We'll see what happens today.
Yeah, it's anyone's award to win. That's the key. Is I think the Trojans have some depth this year, and there's a lot of guys that are contributing all the way around, not only on offense but defense as well, and even special teams. I mean, Lincoln's play on special teams that first game, that punt return, that's a huge punt return for the Trojans to really give them some momentum.
Yeah, some of the other awards we'll be looking at today is the Bingham's Bacon Bomb Play of the Game, our Morty's Car Wash Clean Play. That's a sportsmanship award that is awarded to a player that demonstrates outstanding sportsmanship. Nick Priest won that last week when one of the Skyline players went down with a leg cramp. Nick helped him, held his leg up, and helped him stretch out until the trainers got on scene.
That was nice of Nick.
That was nice. The other, we have the Alpha Award, which is for one of our players. That's a community-based award. They'll receive a $10 gift card to the Milk Barn Creamery in Morgan. All good stuff.
Just the right amount to take a date out.
Perfect. Anything, let's talk about some of the other stats, season stats that stand out. Should we start with the offense and then go defense?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, leading passer for the Trojans is Beck Sheffield. He is completing 68% of his passes. That compares to 63% last year. He's averaging more yardage per game this season. This year he's averaging 240 yards per game passing. Last season he was at 210.
That just shows the maturity of Beck, right? And that process, just from last year to this year, that he's able to read the defense a little bit better. I think the game is slowing down for him a little bit. He's able to read the defense, make a play, and not be rushed so much.
Yeah, I hear you. The other thing that I like about the Trojans' offense is the backup, Cade Randall, just as good.
Cade is super capable of coming in and leading the Trojans' offense. There's not a big drop-off. A lot of teams, when you go to that second quarterback, you might be a little bit nervous. The Trojans don't have to be nervous about going to Cade. In fact, he came in that game in a crucial time, and still the drive progressed. We didn't get a touchdown on that drive. We went for it on fourth down, but didn't get it. But you can see the confidence that the coaches place in Cade because they weren't worried about bringing him in at all.
Yeah, Beck was cramping a little bit, but he got that sorted out and got back in the game. Leading rusher for the Trojans is not going to be a surprise to anyone. It's a little wrestler, Drew Korth, averaging over 100 yards rushing per game.
Is he really 100 yards per game?
He is.
That is awesome. Drew is sneaky fast, and he's slippery. He's hard to tackle. I think some of those bigger guys find it hard to find him when he's in the hole. He hits the hole quick, and then he has a burst that when he comes out of there, he's already making that cut.
My apologies. He's at 63 yards per game. I was thinking of Lincoln.
Okay.
I was his receiving. He's over 100 yards per game, which is up from last season.
Yeah.
He's averaging more.
I mean, that's whenever you can have a 100-yard per game average, it's pretty amazing.
Lincoln's averaging 114 yards receiving per game compared to 79 last season. He's just so athletic and is really having an amazing season so far.
Well, Lincoln is one of the best athletes that I've seen that has come to Morgan High School and played. He can do it all, but the thing that's most impressive about Lincoln, Ty, he's just a good dude.
He is so good.
I mean, he's a great athlete, and I love all of his accomplishments on the field. But the thing I'm most proud about Lincoln is he's a good person. He's a good human. He's kind, and I love hanging out with him when I get the chance to.
Oh, he's always smiling, and he's got the type of personality and the ability to make you feel like you're his best friend when you're with him.
Absolutely.
Such a gift.
And the other thing about that, somebody needs to offer that boy. I
They
don't know
do,
which coaches,
yeah.
I don't know what scouts are listening to our broadcast tonight, but come down here and give that kid an offer. I mean, Utah State, they should want him.
Yeah. be a great fit for Utah State.
Absolutely. That'd be a
Utah
gift.
State, BYU, Utah, Oregon, all of them should
Well,
be
his
taken
dad doesn't
into
want him to go
account.
to some of those schools, but
Okay.
Utah State, absolutely.
Okay. I'm a Utah State guy.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Should we talk about some of our defensive leaders?
Absolutely.
Who stands out to you as just from I've not prepped you for this, but you think of the Trojan defense, what stands out?
Well, we have a great pass rush. Our defensive line really gets good penetration every time. That starts with Tate Steele. Our linebackers are always stepping up and being in the right spots. I mean, you've seen a couple interceptions from our linebackers. Bridger Ostrander, quick to the ball whenever he has the chance. And then our corners, we don't really talk about our corners very often, Ty, and the reason why we don't is because they're not giving up big plays, and they're not getting tested a lot.
Yeah.
Jack we haven't said Jack's name very often this year, and it's because he's locking guys down.
Yeah, the other corner is Miller Beardall. He's a team captain today, voted by Coach Barlow and the other coaches to be a team captain, a nice honor. There's the 3 captains that are kind of the permanent captains. They are number 5, Lincoln Gilson, number 7, Beck Sheffield, and then number 76, Bradley Walters, big lineman. He's protecting the quarterback so well.
And our offensive line is going to get tested tonight.
Yeah, these are some big boys.
LCA has some guys that are players, and they're going to have their hands full making sure that Beck is protected and has time tonight.
Yeah, let's take a look at, we have the coin toss. We're going to have our field camera operator on scene. That's Scott Mortensen. He'll be down there. The Trojans captains we just talked about. We'll take a look and see who LCA, Layton Christian Academy, who they have. While they're coming out, how has Layton Christian looked this year?
Their record so far on the season, Ty, 1-2, so they've played 3 games as well. Have the 1 win against Juab. Have a couple of losses. They lost to Beaver and also to, who was the other one?
East.
East is a big school, obviously really good, so no shame in that loss. LCA is a 2A team this year, so a division below us, so this isn't a region game yet, but that's coming soon. But they've got, I think, the one challenge for LCA is that they don't have a lot of depth.
Going to have a pregame prayer here, Ryan, and then we'll pause for that, and then the national anthem, then the captains.
Privileged to be here tonight. Lots of people put in lots of time in these young men's lives to be able to participate in this game of football tonight. We're grateful for everyone who has put that effort in. We pray for a wonderful evening of competition with great sportsmanship. We certainly ask, Lord, to protect the players from injuries, and may we play all of these downs to your glory. In the name of Jesus Christ our Lord, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Great look at our team captains right there.
Provided by our camera crew of Scott and Isaac.
The man that offered the opening prayer is the founder of Layton Christian Academy. I visited with him a little bit before the game. Dave, will we have sound on the toss from Scott's camera? Isaacs there too. Let's take a look at the captains for LCA. Number 6, number 54.
Number 57 and number 51. A couple of these guys have college scholarship offers. Ty? Number 57 has had an offer from Texas Tech. Number 54 has a couple of offers from Utah State and possibly Washington State. Not sure about 51, but they said he's a beast.
275 pounds, 5'10".
And all four of these guys are playing both ways.
LCA's uniforms are sharp. Black with
this is their blackout tonight.
The wings on the shoulders. It looks like an Oregon kind of a look.
Yeah, that looks like something that...
Oregon will call the toss.
Or just like the Eagles, except not green in the NFL. How long ago was Layton Christian founded?
30 plus years ago.
30 plus years ago.
39, I think.
Wow.
LCA won the toss. Deferred. Morgan will receive the opening kick on the south end zone. We take a look at the starting lineups. Take a look at the starting lineups for the Trojans. Ryan, starting with the offense. I'll do the offense. Let you handle the defense. Number 5, Lincoln Gilson. Number 73, Riker Hills. The ones in the white uniforms are seniors. The maroon are either sophomores or juniors. Number 1, Jack Hurd. Number 59, Ledger Keel. Number 9, Drew Korth. Number 79, Max Mueller, Snacks. Number 11, Ben Russell. Number 68, Max Sargent. Happy birthday to Max Sargent. Number 7, Beck Sheffield. Number 76, Bradley Walters. And number 14, Boston Zach the Hornet. Those are our offensive starters today.
For our defense,
we'll hit the defense after
we're
in a moment.
Kick,
let's do the kick. That's a
when we are on defense, we'll do.
Wow, let's wait. Why not? Let's have some fun. Back to receive the kick for the Trojans. Number 2, Jack Despain, and number 22, Jake Halls. Jay Dizzle, both dangerous runners. The kick is up, and we're underway.
It's going to be
fielded right at the 1-yard line by Despain. Cuts left, right, looks, keeps his head up on a swivel, and he's still going. Out past the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Good return there by Jack. A couple of good blocks he had for him there. Looks like Hansen and...
We're not up as high this year, or this game.
No.
It's a little harder to see that far side, isn't it?
I can't get to those numbers. They don't turn far enough.
Morgan Sports Network team today. I'm Tyler Quigley. Ryan Turner is with me. David Halls is producing.
You didn't mention Tate Steele as a starter, did you, on offense? But he's out there. Ooh, almost.
Fumble. Little tackle for loss there. Little mishandle on the snap. Yeah, did I miss Tate?
Well, I just don't think he
is he starting on offense?
He was starting on offense tonight.
Yeah, they threw that in a little.
He came out in the slot.
Okay. All right, a 1-yard loss there for the Trojans on the snap. Here's Sheffield rolling right. He's pressured. He throws it. Ball's down.
That's a fumble, Ty. That's going to be LCA's ball.
Yes, it is. That is a turnover. Knocked out of his hands, it looks like,
right from behind.
By number 8, Hilau. Good defensive start there for Layton Christian.
I believe that was number 54 that actually had the sack and forced that fumble.
First turnover of the game. Morgan has been pretty well turnover free. They did have two turnovers in Idaho last week, but
yeah,
not much other than that.
Not too many turnovers. We've been taking care of the ball a lot better. Well, here comes LCA, and we're going to get our Trojan starters here on defense now, deep in our territory.
Monroe is the quarterback, number 4. Here's a little
Reverse
trickeration.
Read
beautifully in a fumble. And we have do we have a scoop and score? No.
We could have, but
did Morgan
luckily
get the
we're
ball?
on it.
Yes, Morgan.
Tate Steele's on the ball.
Tate Steele with the pursuit there. The man of steel.
LCA goes with the trickery right off the bat. Looked like a reverse, and then it's going to be a pass out to the quarterback. But breaking that up, number 10,
Luke
Bowerly,
wow.
just with a big hit. And then Tate tries the scoop and score, but luckily gets on the ball because the Trojans get it back now.
Now the Trojans have the ball in a little better field position on
You
the
gained a few yards off
39-yard
of that.
line. Their own 39-yard line.
Let's see if we can get some rhythm here now.
Hand
on
off to
offense.
Korth. Drew Korth right up the middle. First down, Trojans. Drew Korth.
That's what I was talking about in the pregame tie. You just kind of lose Drew when he gets in there, but he hits the hole hard.
So
I mean, watch him
fast.
just nice lane there, created by Max Sargent and number 76, Bradley Walters, our captain.
Here's Korth again. He's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss. Number 54 with the tackle there. Iverson Report. He's a team captain and a senior, 6 foot, 285 pounds.
That's his second tackle already on the night. He had a sack and the forced fumble, and then is in the backfield again.
Well, he got through there quick, didn't he?
Yeah, we need to try to run away from him.
He
He's a big boy.
He has an offer from Washington State and Utah State right now. Here's Sheffield in the pocket. Pass complete to Gilson.
He's gone.
He's out to the 30. He could go. He's down to the 20.
Oh.
Wrapped up at the 19-yard line.
Good tackle by number 81, Montgomery. I thought Lincoln was going to be able to split that defense right there to the middle and stay up, but Montgomery comes over and saves that touchdown with that tackle.
26-yard reception there for number 5, Lincoln Gilson. Morgan's in the Mountain Green Dental maroon zone, ball on the 19-yard line. Sheffield hands off to Korth, goes right, and really nowhere to go there. Although he picked up 2.
If I'm Drew and a guy is holding me by the ankle and I see 51, 54, 57 coming, just go down.
Yeah, it's a good advice.
Like, do not get held up and get a big hit from one of them because those guys.
Trojans looking to score here. Second down, ball on the 16-yard line. Sheffield drops back, passes to the end zone, and
It's going to be out of bounds.
oh, just overthrown a little bit to Lincoln there. No good.
It was going to be wide. Lincoln was coming all the way across, and Sheffield wants to make sure that pass is not intercepted, so he puts it in the one place that he was hoping that Lincoln could get to and keep his feet in, but it's just going to be too wide.
Third down and 8 to go for the Trojans. First quarter, we're in Ogden.
And Bowerly will sub in for Lincoln right now on this play.
Okay, Bowerly in the slot. Here's Sheffield looking right, tucks it and goes up the middle, has some grass, cuts in, and he is in for a Trojan touchdown. Beck Sheffield takes care of business himself, 16 yards.
I don't know if Beck gets to call his own number on that. If the play breaks down, then he just is deciding when to scramble. But when Beck has used his legs this year, good things have happened. When he pulls that ball down and he runs, I mean, he's got, probably 4 or 5 rushing touchdowns on the year now.
He does. Great athlete. On for the extra point is for the Trojans, number 39, Carter Gorham.
Out late is Beardall. We need one more blocker.
Team captain. The kick is up and into the ravine.
Oh, just short.
Oh,
Hit the
okay.
fence.
The extra point's good.
Almost into the ravine. That's going to give Gorham some incentive to see how far he can boot that.
Yeah. Well, 9:36 remaining in the opening quarter. Morgan 7, LCA 0. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Morty's Car Wash. Whether you prefer an automatic bay with our touch-free or soft touch bays, or prefer to get hands-on and use our self-serve bays, we've got you covered. But enough talk, let's put it to the test. Let's go! Oh yeah, let's go. Well, the results speak for themselves. Come on down to Morty's Car Wash in South Weaver and join the family.
That first little couple series, that was fun.
Exciting, action-packed. We
2
only
turnovers.
played couple of minutes, and we've already had a lot happen.
Yeah, we have. 9 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. On our scoreboard today is Jace Hansen. Our main camera operator is Sam Halls. Our replay camera operator is Braxton Croxford. Isaac Buse is on the field along with Scott Mortensen. Here's Gorham kicking from the 40. Takes it low and to the left, and it will go into the end zone.
Luckily,
Touchback.
that did not bounce left.
Yeah, that had the potential to go out of bounds,
Yeah,
but he got
give
the
them starting
touchback.
field position at the 35. Luckily, touchback.
Quarterback for the Eagles number 4, Chris Monroe. He is a sophomore, 5'10", 185 pounds.
I saw him warming up, throwing a couple of good balls. The one thing that I did see is I did see some drops from his receivers, so he's hoping that they'll hold on to the ball.
We'll hit the defensive starters here for the Trojans in a minute, but we know
But he's
that,
also a receiver, too.
yeah, he's kind of doing it all. Here he is.
That's number 0.
That was number 0, and the handoff to number 2, tackled for loss by the Trojans.
That's Santos. He's a senior. He's normally a wide receiver, so maybe they're going to switch out quarterback and receiver all night for Monroe.
Yeah, that's, as you said, Santos is a senior. He was listed on our roster as a wide receiver, but can do it all here.
He's still in at quarterback.
Number 2 is in the backfield with him, Kea Matalzi. Guessed on that. There's a snap, handoff to number 2, and he gets 2
Gain of
yards.
a couple. Good pursuit there by the Trojans. Just smashed that lane down. We're going to start with our starting defense now. We've got Luke Barley, number 10. Miller Beardall, number 33. Jack Despain, number 2. Krug Albrecht, number 26. Jake Hansen, number 27. Carter Mibus, number 21. Tristan Nelson, Big T, number 54. Bridger Ostrander, number 8. Number 6, Nick Priest. Number 4, Tate Steele. And number 51, Miles Sydenham.
Good-looking group of guys there. Great defense.
Again, the white were your seniors, and the maroon were underclassmen, juniors and sophomores.
3rd down, 9 to go for the Eagles. Here's a quarterback in
great
the
rush by
pocket. He
Tate.
is sacked for a loss there. Quarterback sack for the Trojans.
Tate just comes off that edge, forces the quarterback to step up, and as soon as he forced him to step up, then there's 2 Trojans there to make that tackle. It looks like 51 Sydenham and number 6 Nick Priest.
Nick Priest, the leading tackler for the Trojans. I didn't get a chance to get – that pregame went by quick. Some of the other leading tacklers for the Trojans, Jake Hansen, Galbraith, Steele, Bowerly, Ostrander, Mibus, Despain, all double-digit tackles.
You just listed the whole defense.
They all have double – here's a punt coming. The punter right at the 1-2 yard line. Back to receive for the Trojans, Lincoln Gilson. Ball skips on the ground. Kick is up and good. A good kick. Takes a eagle bounce down to the 20. Lincoln picks it up at the 20. Goes backwards for a minute.
Kick.
Goes around the edge and the side. Makes something out of nothing. Gets up past the 35-yard line.
That's what you
What a
got to remember.
kick.
When you don't play on turf, you forget that bounce can be super huge in your favor or against you, right? And in that time, it's in favor of the Eagles. I mean, that was probably an 85-yard punt when Lincoln
nice.
fielded it.
The punter for the Trojans, who is one of the leading punters in the state, is Jack Despain. He's the jack of all trades. Here's a pass complete to Ben Russell. Wears the pink gloves, so Beck can easily find him.
Good block there by Lincoln, and a good job for him to let go and not get the hold called on him. Throws his hands up, make sure the ref sees that he's not got a hold of that DB.
Triple on the far side, receivers. Russell on the near side by himself. Sheffield drops back, looks, steps in the pocket, tucks it, cut down before he could get out of bounds. Picked
Big
up a
tackle
couple.
there by number 8, Hilau. That was he closed down that lane on
Yes,
Beck
he
real
did.
fast.
Beck did pick up 3. 3rd down.
I was kind of hoping they'd go to Russell right there. I love it when they do trips on that far side and leave Russell alone one-on-one. He's so athletic. I love to see him throw it up to him. I think he can out-jump number 81 for sure.
Lincoln has the ball. Spins forward for what looks like a first down for the Trojans.
It will be a first down.
3-yard gain for Lincoln.
Out to the 48-yard line. Good little inside run there by Lincoln. Number 57 coming off the field, but 54 and 51 just fill the hole. I was thinking now's a good time to run.
Sheffield's pass complete to Lincoln. Oh,
Takes a big hit right
He
there on
did.
the
Was
sideline.
he out
That's
of
number
bounds?
7.
There were officials giving him a word, but no
Talanoa.
flags. We've had no penalties yet in this game. Ooh,
5-yard gain there
I
for
think
Lincoln.
Lincoln had kind of pulled up there, but Sheffield's pass again complete. That was tackle for loss there.
Jack Hurd caught it, but was hoping that he could outmaneuver there, number 7. But number 7 just shows that he's pretty athletic as well and makes the tackle.
3rd down for the Trojans. Sheffield looking, stepping into the pocket, and he's hit and tackled for loss. Flag came in.
Typically, that's going to be a hold call against the Trojans. If you're LCA, I'm thinking you're going to decline that, but we'll see what they have here as the call.
Tackle by Tanu Atui, number 44.
Ref's pointing, though, in the direction
6'3",
of
220.
LCA, so maybe this isn't going to be a hold on the Trojans.
Official has a microphone. Let's see if it works.
It is going to be against LCA, and it's going to be a personal foul face mask
Wow, okay.
on LCA. Double, it looks like. This might be a huge penalty.
A double face mask.
You're going to have 2. This is a 30-yard penalty, Ty.
Yeah, I see. Okay. They just walked off. Let's look at the replay,
Well,
Ryan.
they only walked off
They
the...
did 15, 1 for 15.
Yeah.
That was the first penalty of the game. Morgan now has the ball on the 34-yard line. Sheffield steps to the right, throws to the right, goes to the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Boston Zach, the Hornet. What a catch.
Watch this replay, Ty. Boston gets his head around, sees the DB. Beck throws this without Boston even looking for the ball yet, but he knows he's got him. Boston turns, finds the ball, and that DB doesn't get his head around, and
that
Boston
was
catches it right on his
awesome.
back.
That was awesome. Bingham's Bacon Bomb Play of the Game nominee.
Threaded the needle by Beck there.
We'll get another replay of that after the point after by Gorham, and it is up and good.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
That one didn't go into the ravine.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. I need him to have a little bit more leg on that.
Can we see that one again, Dave? Look at this. Oh, so good. He was looking right into the sun, too.
Oh, yeah, that's difficult. That's a difficult catch, and he gets his head around quicker than the DB there and is able to see the ball and find it, and you see it drop right on that DB's back.
That was so cool. We appreciate the sponsors of Morgan Sports Network. We have Brett Mills with Guild Mortgage. When it comes to scoring big on your mortgage, Brett Mills at Guild Mortgage is your MVP. Got some drums here from LCA. It's fun.
Quick
Sideline.
14-point lead here for the Trojans, Ty. Big first quarter so far.
Trojans wasting no time in putting some big plays up. You can tell, though, with that line and those linebackers of LCA, man, the Trojans need to keep their heads up.
They're getting a good pass rush, so it's key for Beck to be able to move in the pocket. But I loved how Beck kept his eyes downfield on that play. Instead of just taking off and running, he gets a 40-yard touchdown to Boston.
Tag Rich out there on the field from Oregon. Jet Larson.
That'll be a touchback.
Northern Utah Dermatology is located in South Ogden. They do medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology. Dr. Daniel Hansen and his family live in Morgan County. Northern Utah Dermatology, one of our supporters, they sponsor our Female Athlete of the Month, who this month, I have not announced this publicly yet, but is Macy Burton from the girls soccer team.
Oh, nice.
I haven't even told her yet.
Macy going to Southern Utah?
Yeah, Utah Tech.
Utah Tech?
Yeah, committed to play there. That's fun. Ball on the 20-yard line now. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Field is a little bit shadowed. I'm not feeling any shadowing on the back of my legs with the sun's hitting him. Number 2 tripped up and then taken down by
Nick Priest.
Nick Priest, assisted by Tate Steele.
And Sydenham comes in late there, but Nick Nick's just waiting for him right there.
Looked like he accidentally ran into his guy, number 63.
He did. He got tripped up just a little bit, slowed him
Dayton
up.
Dean. No gain on the play.
I don't know if you can see our stands, Ty, but we brought a lot of fans tonight.
Yeah, it's packed. It really is. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Quarterback fakes the handoff, throws across his body, and it is almost intercepted by team captain Beardall.
It looked like that came out of his hand a little wobbly there. I thought maybe somebody almost got a hand on it, but it didn't. Tristan just forces him to throw it high over his receiver, and luckily for LCA, the Trojans do not pick that off.
May have been tipped. We'll see.
Yeah, out there,
Hard to
our
tell.
line didn't tip it, but maybe,
their receiver.
Yeah.
All right, here's LCA. Quarterback dropping, looking, stepping in the pocket, rolling out left, looking, and being sacked by Carter, by number 24, Bracken Saunders. Bracken entered the game for the first time and got a sack.
Nice. Good pursuit by the Trojans here, Ty. I mean, there's nowhere downfield for him to throw this ball, and then the pocket just collapses, and Trojans pursue, and Bracken comes up with a sack.
4th down from the dirt spot here for Layton Christian. Number 5, Justin Sow, will be punting from his own end zone.
Yeah, do not let this bounce.
Lincoln at the 45-yard line. They kick it right to Lincoln. He has it just past the 50. He's out to the 40.
He's going to take
go
it
to
back.
the 30.
He's gone.
He could go. He has the edge. Knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line inside the Mountain Green Dental Maroon zone.
I thought he had another one, Ty. I was like, for sure he's going to get this angle.
He had one last year. I know he wants two this year.
Oh, absolutely. You got to double up.
Great field position for the Trojans here. Excellent camera work there by Isaac Buse for the Morgan Sports Network. Yeah.
Short field here for the Trojans, Ty.
1st and 10 for the Trojans. Hand off to Korth. Gets around a nice block from Bradley and is punished by number 54. Grabbed his jersey and pulled him back.
I don't know how he gets through here. I thought he was going to be stopped for no gain, but look at him right there. He just squirts through that hole.
That was a cool view right there to see him just cut down there around Bradley.
And the other nice thing about that, as the offensive lineman, you're always taught, get your butt in the hole. That's exactly what Walters did on that. And Korth just cuts right off his butt.
3-yard pickup.
Can I say that online?
You did. We don't have a drop button. Sheffield pass. Touchdown Trojans. Tate Steele, the man of steel. A bullet from Beck Sheffield.
Great design on this play. Everyone's going with the motion and thinking it's a handoff, and Tate just comes out of the tight end position, just runs a little 3-4 yard route, and look at that. No one is with him. No one even goes with him, and Beck just puts it on him for an easy touchdown.
Gorham on for the extra point. Snaps good, holds good, kick is good. Got a bunch of kids out there in the back trying to catch those footballs. So the kid that was out there made a nice snag.
Yeah, he did. That was good. That was a good catch.
3:16 to go in the opening quarter. Appreciate our cheerleaders from Morgan High out here working on their suntans.
Yeah, one last chance before summer ends.
What was the line of scrimmage on that touchdown play? Oh, there's the man of steel right there. Getting congratulated by Eli Mortensen.
I have a feeling we're going to see Eli in this game.
There's no doubt.
21-0 now, and the Trojans don't look like they're stopping.
Was that about a 10-yard?
I'd have said about a 6.
We round up here, so it was 7.
Okay.
I'm keeping some rough stats here for my own entertainment. Heinz Country Store is a wonderful country store off Exit 96 in Peterson, Utah. Fuel, hot breakfast and lunch, great snacks and great people. Heinz Country Store, a place to eat and get gas.
Yeah, we round up, and I think we had 4,000 yards total offense for Lincoln on Saturday.
I think so. and we don't regret it.
That was super close to
That was
staying
close. That was so close.
in the field of play. That was so close.
The receiver
number 5
just
just
walked
walking off the field there, and I'm like, that might be a mistake.
That was almost some backspin. It looked like your sand wedge at Round Valley. But Round Valley Club Championship tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, you play?
Are you competing for that?
I am.
Well, nice.
Well, I'm not. I'm going to play, but I don't know if I'll compete for the championship. But
my
partner
is Lance competing.
He'll probably
Lance
play.
Loudon?
Yeah, he's my partner for the red, white, and blue tournament. We tied with Parker Ross and Roger Randall last year.
Then you picked a good one if you picked Lance. And Roger and Parker,
stiff competition.
Well, they own shares in Round Valley, I'm sure.
For
by
sure.
now.
Hand off to number 2. Broke free for a couple extra yards there.
That's number 2. Medalzi, good run there by him. Tough yards.
Tackled by Crew Galbraith, number 26. Senior on the Trojan team. At the conclusion of our game, we'll choose a Heinz Player of the Game, a Bingham's Bacon Bomb Play of the Game, Morty's Car Wash Sportsmanship Clean Play of the Game, and an Alpha Player of the Game. And we might even throw in a Cameraman of the Game. Want to keep Scott and Isaac excited. And an Announcer of the Game.
Yeah, we got to have them work for something.
Yeah. Producer of the Game's already been locked up.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. Let's don't call it too early. It's still first quarter.
We still need Dave to do something.
Yeah. We got to stay on his good side.
I'm working hard over here, guys.
He's the guy that can end the broadcast at any moment.
He could. We're running today's broadcast off a mobile hotspot, and my phone is a backup. 3rd and 1. Hand off to number 2. Has the first down. Tackled by Beardall.
Another good run there, just off the left side. Just fine.
Hey, there we are, Ryan. We're in the booth. Hello, everyone. Up on top, we have Sam Halls and Braxton Croxford, Jace Hansen handling the scoreboard and the clock, doing a great job.
Look at them all hard at work.
And that said, what's Jackson's last name?
Summers.
Jackson Summers doing the huddle camera for the team. They're working on their neck sunburns too up there. Handoff, right up the middle by number 9, Crew Galbraith with the tackle. Number 9 with the run there, Trevor Holialio. Guessing there.
This is some good running here by LCA. You're using their strength finally and going behind that line. Trojans are making some stops, but not until they get 6 or 7 yards each time.
Still in their own territory on the 41-yard line. Handoff. Hit by Hansen. He spun out of it and got a first down.
That's a great run there by number 9.
What's his last name, Ryan?
That is Hal Alilo.
Good job. I butchered it, so I think you did better than me. Should we just call him Trevor?
We can. That's the good thing about being an announcer. We get to choose.
Yeah, no one's here telling us what to do except Dave,
Nope.
but he's not. He's staying pretty quiet. Quarterback, number 0. Handoff again to Trevor.
5th straight run there.
They keep moving the ball forward, so
Well,
if it's working,
if you're getting 6 or 7 yards, keep doing it.
That was Halalilio. How was that?
That was better.
There is a glare of the sun right on this window. It's hard to see. But that could be the end of the first quarter. Yes, that's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 21, LCA 0. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Brett Mills. I've been in the mortgage banking industry for almost 25 years. And what I love about this career is people really don't call me for a mortgage. They call me because they've got a dream. And that dream may be, maybe I want to work less and be with my kids more. Perhaps I need to trim my budget up. Perhaps I want to change the type of house that I'm in or the floor plan. Or maybe I'm looking for an investment property to change my lifestyle. All these are dreams. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. And so call me with your dream, your concerns, your challenges. We have over 400 products really to meet your needs. And so that's what makes me tick. I love Morgan Valley, love being a part of this community, and I want to be there to help fulfill your dreams.
Here's a shot of our crowd, Ty. You can see the stands are full tonight.
Great support for the Morgan Trojan football program. Thank you for those of you who also tuned in to our broadcast last night where the Morgan freshman team was victorious. They played 5A Box Elder and were victorious in that game. You can go watch it again on our website. 61-6 was that final.
Wow.
Quarterback for the Trojans was Max Evans, had a great game, was 12 of 15, 170 yards and 3 touchdowns. Second down for LCA. Here's a pass. He winds up and throws it. Miller turns around and intercepts the ball. Intercepted by Miller Beardall, team captain.
Great coverage here by Miller. He's right in the hip pocket of number 6 there, the intended receiver. And the key here is he turns his head. I mean, they're hand fighting here, but Miller turns his head around, makes a play on the ball, and gets the pick. Turns the receiver into the DB. Great position by Miller. But also, key on that play too, Ty, you can see the quarterback was not able to get all of his arm into that throw because, again, pressure by the Trojans.
Yeah. Low snap, handoff to Korth, nowhere to go. He won't go down, though. Okay, there he goes. A tackle for loss there.
I love it.
5-yard
over
loss.
Here on LCA's sideline. They're excited about some of these guys. I love
They
it.
have some fabulous players. Number 54, as you've mentioned, Iverson Report, a 6-foot senior, offers from Utah State and Washington State. He's 285 pounds. Here's back looking, throwing long, and it is caught by Russell.
Gets it.
What a catch by Russell.
Oh, no, it's intercepted.
Oh, my gosh. I did not see that coming.
It was in Russell's hands, and
Let's see
then
what the
81 just
officials-
pulls it away.
The officials are debating
And
interception.
It's a pick.
I thought Russell had that.
He did originally. Watch on the replay. Russell's the first one to get his hands on it, but as they go to the ground, it looks like 81 just rips it out.
So what is it, an interception or a fumble?
That's an interception because before Ben goes to the ground, he has his arm in between his hands, and it just ends up in 81's hands.
Mark Montgomery, a sophomore, 5'8", 115 pounds. Good play. Eagles now in ball on about the 40-yard line. Handoff. Right side. Bridger Ostrander. Or was that number 6?
And Nick was out
Nick
there
Priest.
as well, yeah.
Nick.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
Bingham's Custom Meats in Morgan is your hometown butcher shop with a wide selection of quality cuts and great customer service. Let them help meet your needs.
And they have Bacon Bomb vending machines now.
They do. There's one at
Unbelievable.
Heinz.
Yeah.
It's a handoff. Pursuit by the Trojans.
Great speed there by number 2 to break that outside.
Number 2 is fast.
He's super quick.
He's a senior,
Tristan
5'8",
Nelson
170.
almost had him and was going to
Then
have him
Krug
stop for
Galbraith almost
nothing.
had him. Then Beardall missed.
And then Beardall almost had him. And then Hansen comes in and actually does get him, but
The Eagles are in Trojan territory now on the 49-yard line.
first down here.
Handoff.
Right up the middle. Good tackle there by Carter Mibus.
Number 2 again with the carry.
I think that's going to be one of the keys to watch here in this game, Ty, is I think you're going to see LCA have to make some substitutions. when most of these guys are going both ways and it's this hot out here, I'm sure they're going to wear down.
Number 10, Vertella Nilsson has entered for the Eagles. He's a junior wide receiver. See if we see any new players for the Trojans, Ryan. Looks like still the original starters. Well, number 50 is in. That's Tag Rich.
Trojans bringing in an extra defensive lineman.
Handoff.
Leaving Hansen as the lone safety. Shows a lot of faith in their corners.
Some positive yardage. The ball is, I feel like it's directly in front of us now. You feel that?
It is.
We're in Trojan territory. Ball on the 43-yard line of the Trojans. High snap on the ground.
Fumble.
Quarterback just
He
jumps
gets
on it.
Good move by,
Yeah,
good play by him
tough
just
loss.
to get on it.
It's about almost a 10-yard loss there.
It's going to bring up 4th and long.
We're thankful for all of our fans that are watching from around the globe. Thank you for watching the Morgan Sports Network. This is a free service that we offer to the community and those, not only the Morgan community, but the community at large. We know we have a lot of fans from Layton Christian watching from various different locations. Thank you for your support. We'll put up a little QR code later if you have any desire to donate to the network. We accept donations. That's how we operate. We do pay our student staff. Use that money to always improve our equipment and improve our broadcasts.
Trojans were thinking they were going to punt, and LCA is not. They're going for it. Oh,
He had his man, but
Yeah.
just out of his reach. Turnover on downs.
right there in the flat, wide open, but it looked like Mibus was going to shut that down and not give up the first down anyway, but no punt, no first down. Trojans take over.
Earth Care Landscaping, where pavers, landscaping, and hardscapes are built for a lifetime. On Instagram at Earth Care Customs and at earthcareutah.com. Earth Care Landscaping. This game's been fast-paced.
Yeah, because there's not been a lot of penalties, and when you're running the ball as much as LCA is, that clock's going to keep moving.
Yeah, only one penalty in this game so far. It was a face mask on Layton Christian. Here's a handoff up the middle, Korth. Positive yardage.
Good run by Drew.
4-yard gain. That's the 5th run by Korth. Number 59, Ledger Keel on the line for the Trojans, protecting that quarterback. Here's a pass out, incomplete, intended for Canyon Leonelli.
Beck was just leading him there and thought that Kenyon would maybe cut that upfield a little bit quicker than he did. If he did, there was going to be some room to run for Canyon.
Last week on Saturday against Skyline, Beck Sheffield threw for 344 yards.
Wow, that's a great game for him. We're working on a short week. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we are. Had
I mean,
one day
one
shorter.
less day for prep.
3rd down and 5. Sheffield steps into the pocket, throws across his body, and it is
Wow.
almost picked off. Thought he might run that for the first down.
He could have if I think he would have had the first down pretty easily if he would have decided to run with that. He throws this right at the last second on the line of scrimmage, but that's behind Russell. No chance for Russell there to make a play on that. Luckily, not intercepted.
4th and 6. The Trojans line up as if they will go for it here. Trips on the near side. Russell on the far side singly. Korth out in motion. Sheffield back, pass. Complete to Russell. Picks up a great block.
That's
and a
number
first down.
73 out there. Riker Hales just setting up camp and being ready to lay down the lumber on somebody. He lets his man run free. Sneaks out there quickly.
What a play
Number
by Hales.
81 is like, do I really want to take this guy on?
I like that play a lot. I like Riker's executed that perfectly.
He did. That was a great play by Riker to get out there.
Alpha
we
nominee.
had another. That's an alpha nominee, yeah, for sure. We had another play like that on Saturday where Ledger Keel, and I think it was Max Mueller, got out on a screen pass. They went 35 yards down the field.
I think they were trying to stop that play before it
Yeah,
even
there's
happened, didn't they?
there is a stoppage before that ball was snapped. And we're going to, I don't know if
Stopping
it's
the clock
or-
here at 6:30 approximately. So did that play count?
Well, it's still second down. Well,
That was first down.
yeah,
so
it was
that
first, so
must have. Okay.
I guess it counted. Unless they just
Sheffield in trouble. Gets out of it and runs.
oh,
Steps out of bounds for a
Wow.
first down.
what a great move there by Beck he's holding that ball and I'm thinking, oh no, if he gets that stripped out of his hand again, because right here, to keep his balance, he has to put his other offhand down, and number 51 swats at it, and because he's going for the ball, he doesn't get back.
First down for the Trojans. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Got another flag here.
It's offsides on the defense.
Offsides. 5 free yards here for the Trojans.
Only the second penalty of this game.
Now it's 1st and 5.
Ball on the 34-yard line. Sheffield's pass. Complete to Boston. Zach makes a move and gets out to the 20. Down the 10. He could go.
He's in.
And he is in for his second touchdown.
What
Boston Zach with
what
his
a
second
move.
touchdown of the game.
What a move here by Boston. This has a chance to get blown up here by LCA, but Boston with 2 quick moves, shakes 2 tackles, and then gets to the outside and is gone. And a great block, great sealing block here by Jack Hurd. Watch him just seal number 9, and then it's all up to Boston to make a play, and he outmaneuvers 3 LCA guys. There's 4 broken tackles.
That was awesome. Boston Zach with his second touchdown of the game. Here's the point after. Kids back to catch it in the parking lot. Kick is up high and not fielded in the parking lot. Kick was good. 28-0. We'll be right back. Got MVPs.
Shout out to Young Power Sports, Ty. I was there today. I had to get a machine worked on. Alex, Rylan, Sage, they're all helping me out, making sure that I'm taken care of. If you need anything, side-by-side, four-wheeler, any kind of power sport toy that you want, Young Power Sports has it.
Yeah, and they are doing at the next home game next Friday, homecoming for the Trojans against Kearns. They will have some backpacks that you can pick up, and they have the supplies that are needed for those backpacks for homeless students in Weber and Davis County.
Which is
a great
super
cause.
cool by them.
High kick, fielded by number 5. Good tackle there by Spence, number 13.
And they have some specials on machines this month too.
Okay.
For the month of September.
Did you take action?
I haven't yet. My wife, I don't know if she'll love
Is
that
she
idea.
listening? Oh boy. Oh
well,
boy. You're in trouble.
If you're breaking that news, they did tell me they'd give me a great deal on my trade-in, so I'm considering.
Well, keep us in the loop. You can report next game maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, Young Power Sports in Morgan. They're managed by Morgan County residents. They do a great job. Free pickup and delivery for Morgan County residents as well. Eagles take over on the 25-yard line. 6:08 remaining until halftime. Quarterback under center. New quarterback, number 4 for the Eagles.
That's Chris
It looks like
Monroe.
the ball might have come out, Ryan.
Let's see what the call is here. And it
It
is. It's Trojan
okay.
ball.
Turnover. Who came out with that? That was Beardall, wasn't it, that came up
Let's
with the
see.
ball?
I'm going to watch this replay again. Number 50, Tag Rich, is in there.
Oh, yeah, if you can see it fall out
And
there.
that ball was on the ground, but I think Dave just got too quick on the trigger.
It's his first mistake of the year. He'll make it right, there's no doubt. Ball again for the Trojans, this time on the 26-yard line. Here's the fumble, Ryan, on the replay.
Oh, and that is it it is Beardall. I think
Beardall,
comes in late
yeah.
to get on it.
New quarterback in for the Trojans, number 3, Cade Randall. Hands
Couple
off
of
to Core.
Tough yards there. Well, 1
yard.
yard there for Drew.
Layton Christian has a good crowd tonight.
Yeah, they do.
They're here right below us. Number 3, Cade Randall. He's a junior. He's a southpaw outlaw. Empty backfield. Cade drops back, looks to the end zone, throws it up high, and it's a touchdown for Ben Russell.
Oh my gosh, watch this replay, Ty. This is such a pretty ball by Cade. He just puts it right in the right spot, right over Six's head, and drops it right in.
That was awesome.
Right in the numbers to Ben. Ben doesn't even Ben had to do nothing on that. What a play. Nice pass by Cade, and yes, Ben did have to do something. He had to hold on to the ball. I know.
I don't think I could have caught that, but here it is again.
This is such a pretty ball and placed so well. Even you could have caught this, Ty.
Ben's double teamed, but he doesn't care.
Oh,
Extra point was good. Should we take a quick break and regroup? We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm David Lane with Earth Care Landscaping. I've been doing landscaping for 34 years.
Hi, I'm Brian Haddock, owner of Shirts to a T. At Shirts to a T, we offer a lot of services, mostly printing on t-shirts, but we also do embroidery, bags, water bottles, and numbers on jerseys and apparel decorations. Yeah, everything's done here in-house. We have the storefront here in Morgan. We have a bunch of equipment. We do embroidery. We have people that run the screen printing machines, the heat presses. We run the artwork and the printers here. If you're looking for a customized apparel item, we can help you. We are located on State Street in Morgan, and also call us 801-829-3337 or send us an email.
Pass there from Randall to Russell. Russell 1 for 1 and a touchdown.
not a bad stat line.
Respectable.
And that's going to be 1 for 1 for Cade, too.
That kick goes into the end zone for a touchback. We'll hit that Earth Care landscaping ad. Sorry, we had a little technical thing on the sound. We'll get that one at the next opportunity. We do appreciate the sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network. Dr. Ben Clark, Mountain Green Dental. He and his friendly staff love to see you smile. MountainGreenDental.com. New patients welcome. They're right there by the new grocery store in Mountain Green that is set to open on September 19th.
September 19th. That's going to be awesome.
We just did our last shopping in South Ogden today.
And you're done, huh?
We're done. Forget about it.
You're done. You're now
We're
Lee's customers,
yes.
right?
We're all in.
Lee's Marketplace. Yeah,
And
that's a freebie for
that's
a
the
freebie
last
ad for
free.
Lee's.
That's it. No more.
That's it. No more. I won't mention them again unless they're a sponsor.
Okay. 4-yard pickup there from Madalzi. Wardell Brothers Construction is Morgan owned and operated. They do excavation, bulk products, building roads large and small, and they're fabulous supporters of all things Morgan. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Oh, he has some wide open lanes here. Cut down there by
Great
Bowerly.
play there by number 4, Monroe. I mean, he fakes the handoff, Ty, and then just has a little bit of a delay just to make sure that – oh, and watch that lead block by – is that number 57? Oh, wow. That's a huge block, and then Monroe just hits the hole quick.
Number 57 is Job Tuafale. He's a senior, 6'4", 300 pounds, committed to Texas Tech.
He pulled out of his position there and just was the lead blocker and destroyed one of our Trojans.
Great play by the Eagles. Here's a pass tipped.
Complete.
Complete.
Oh, nope.
Did it hit the ground? Did it hit the ground? Yeah.
Must have, because
center official, the Layton crowd wants it.
I thought he was going to get his hands underneath it, but
who tipped that?
That's Priest.
Priest is an animal. Did you see his vertical there? That was awesome.
Well, he has a great vertical, and he's a great basketball player. Definitely trapped.
Right through, yeah. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball right at midfield. Quarterback looking. He's in trouble.
Oh, man.
The Tate Steele with a quarterback sack.
Oh, wow.
Did the ball come out?
Tate just gives him some punishment here. Glad he's all right, because Tate was coming hard off of that edge.
Got around the Texas Tech commit. College coaches, take a look at number 4, Tate Steele. He's the man of steel. He's quick as a cat.
And then Tristan Nelson, shout out to our Canadian friends, piles on and drives his offensive lineman back onto the pile.
Thank you for those of you who have sent us a donation on our Venmo at Morgan Sports Network. We couldn't do it without you. We appreciate that. Quarterback dropping back, passing, complete to number 2. Little screen play.
Great pursuit there by Galbraith to come over and make that tackle.
4th and long. Picked up 1.
Galbraith working his way from that linebacker position, comes all the way down the line.
The sun is almost ready to go behind the mountains behind us, and we'll be able to see out of these windows a little better. Beautiful
That'll be
sunset
awesome.
here at in Ogden.
And it might not be 91 in this booth anymore.
It's currently, feels like it's 101. Back to receive. Here's the kick. Away from Hansen, who is back to receive, number 27. He clears. Punter
Darn.
gets a good kick down inside the 15-yard line to the 13-yard line.
I was hoping Lincoln would return one more and then have a chance to take it to the
That was
house.
Hansen.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Is
That's why
Lincoln done?
I was bummed that
Yeah.
Lincoln wasn't. Yeah, he's done.
They've
They're not
moved.
going to put him back there.
Okay. There's a view of the sunset.
I think you're going to see quite a few of the Trojan starters be done here at halftime. I think they'll keep playing here for the last 2:51, but after that, I don't think you're going to see too many of them in the second half.
Second half at 35, with a 35-point lead, it'll be a running clock for the whole second half. Cade Randall back in at quarterback, drops back, looking, rolling, has to throw it away.
Wise decision. LCA strung that play out, just didn't give him any passing lanes, and why throw a screen pass if you're going to get a 4-yard loss?
Stick with us at halftime. We have a couple of 100-yard interviews that I was able to do a few weeks ago. Get to meet a couple of our senior players. And next week, a little teaser for you, Ryan, I'll be walking 100 yards with a Morgan High legend, a Morgan High alumni for 100 yards.
Who is it?
Going to leave you hanging.
Oh, my gosh.
I know, but I'm not telling you.
I did tell.
It's a legend. Well, then we're going to have to start guessing.
Yeah. That might keep you up at night.
Go ahead. Send in your text messages of who you think it is. What's your cell phone number, Ty?
801. Let's just leave it at that. Did we have a penalty, Ryan, that I missed? Was it an intentional grounding?
Well, it can't be. He's out of the pocket, and as long as the ball gets...
Okay, yeah, there is a flag. Let's see what they decide.
As long as there's a receiver...
Okay, they waved it off. Okay.
In the area, yeah, it's not going to be intentional grounding.
Good call. Good of the officials to put their heads together there and decide what they'd like
and
to
get
do.
the call correct, yeah. Sometimes you think that, okay, it doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, it's a screen pass. It's not designed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So as long as there's a receiver in the area, no penalty.
Beck Sheffield was 7 of 12 and 3 touchdowns. I don't have his yardage. Had 1 interception. Randall in. Handoff. Is that Gilson?
That's a great cut.
Cuts in
by
and out.
Lincoln
Got
to
5
get a
yard
5-yard
gain.
gain.
Yeah. That's Lincoln's second run of the game. Third down, 5 to go for the Trojans. Gilson with trips on the near side. Russell on the far side.
Here's a
long
deep
pass.
ball.
Caught by Russell, but out
He
of bounds.
might be out of bounds, yeah.
Good catch.
A great
Just
catch.
out of bounds.
What a ball by Cade, too.
Well, he can throw it a mile, can't he?
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Rico only wished he could throw it that far.
Absolutely. You might have to change Cade's nickname from the Southpaw Outlaw to Uncle Rico. Fourth down. Looks like Jack will be in to punt finally.
Jack Despain, the punter. He's the jack of all trades. Punts, returns kicks, plays defense, can play receiver. He can throw the ball well, too.
Absolutely. He's a Southpaw, too, isn't he?
He is. Here's the kick. Good high spiral. Takes a Trojan bounce. What a punt. This is going to help his average.
Oh, yeah. Inside the 20.
That is a 56-yard
That's
punt,
the 24.
approximately.
That's the 24, sorry.
I'm giving him 56 on that one.
Yeah, that's a heck of a punt. The ball will certainly bounce on this turf, so just do not give the deep man a chance to even catch it.
Shout out to the Morgan High golf team. They're 5-0. Looking
Nice.
to take state. They had a great
a repeat on state.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. They have multiple trophies.
Yeah.
They've had to expand the trophy case at the high school for the golf team.
Well, they won it last year, right?
Did,
and
yeah.
Lance was
Lance
the low man.
Loudon, low man, yeah. Pass tipped up by Big T, number 54. Should have grabbed it.
He tried to get his paws on it quick and tip it to himself, but it goes through his hands.
At Mount Ogden in the last tournament, though, Jace Benson, freshman from Morgan, shot 7 under a 65.
Yeah, I saw that.
Eagled 18.
He eagled 18.
They did. I was talking to Dennis Peterson, and he told him just par out, you'll win. He's like, nah.
Yeah,
Hit his
he took
approach
first by a few
on
strokes.
par 5 to a foot and tapped
Oh
in
my
for his eagle.
gosh.
Good job, Jace.
And if you've ever played Mount Ogden, you know how tough that is.
Oh, tough course. Everything flows to the valley there. Morgan had another tackle for loss there. Morgan's had victories over 2 4A schools and a 5A Idaho school. Now Layton Christian is 2A. They played a 5A school in East, and then is East 5A or 6?
I believe they are 5.
Then they played Beaver, a 1A school, very good team, and then they played Juab, a 3A school. So that's
Beaver, even though they're a 1A team, they're the real deal.
yeah, they are.
They're
always
well
good.
coached, have a lot of good players out there.
Quarterback is hit and dropped.
That's going to be Nick Priest on that sack. Looks like he's okay, though. Just a solid tackle by Nick. Monroe with nowhere to go. Brings up 4th down and long. Back to receive this for the Trojans, Bowerly and Hanson.
Hanson, the deep man. Punter has the bright pink shoes, which I like. Takes a LCA. What a bounce.
Yeah, huge bounce.
Hanson,
and Hanson
gets out of the way.
gets out of the way.
That thing will roll inside the 20. It's still going.
Yeah.
17-yard line.
Yeah.
Do we have time for a quick timeout, Dave? Yeah, we'll be right back.
It's going to be halftime.
Hi, I'm David Lane with Earth Care Landscaping. I've been doing landscaping for 34 years. I started really in the 80s and then made it a business in the 90s. We do pretty much everything that is installed in the yard: pavers, hardscape, walls, driveways, patios, pools, sprinkling systems, xeriscape, AstroTurf. We pretty much do it all, and we try to really custom the look of the landscaping to fit your house. The way we've done our products, people are happy, and we want to please people and make sure that it's going to last the rest of their lives. Earth Care Landscaping, David Lane. Give us a call, 801-510-6968, and get a quality job done today.
We'll be right back after this 100 yards interview. Hey, Morgan Sports fans, Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network here with Beck Sheffield, the quarterback, the chef, number 7. Let's walk 100 yards.
Let's do it.
You're a senior this year. You looking forward to your senior year of high school?
Yeah, kind of just last one,
Yeah.
kind of last chance to do what we want to do, go win a state championship and stuff.
Besides sports, what are you most looking forward to your senior year?
I have a really easy schedule, so just making school a lot easier for myself and just kind of enjoying it while you can.
So as your stake president, I have to say, you're going to take seminary all 3 tries?
I definitely have it too.
Good.
We'll consider the 3rd.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll keep talking.
We'll have a conversation about
What do you do when you're not playing football or baseball?
Mostly just chill, I like to fish a lot. Fishing's fun, and then hang out with my boys.
Okay.
too.
Tell me about the coolest fish you've ever caught.
I caught a shark once. We went to Florida. We're deep sea fishing, and yeah, just on a little shrimp, I caught a shark about this big.
Oh,
so
yeah?
it's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you've been to Florida. Have you been to any other exotic locations?
Yeah, I actually just got back from Fiji this summer. I was
Okay.
there doing a humanitarian trip, working and helping some mothers in Fiji. So that's fun.
What stood out to you on your trip that you didn't know before?
It's like the people, they don't have a lot there, but they were always happy, which is, it was cool to see that they don't really have anything and find joy. So.
Yeah, that's cool. How has it felt to be named a team captain by your peers?
It's honestly a great feeling. With it comes though that they all look up to you and a lot of pressure to lead that team where we want it and keep everyone in line, but I find it as an honor to be named a captain.
Do you have any advice for the fans in the stands, Morgan High?
Be loud when we're on defense. When we score on offense, you can be loud, but defense, get up, get loud.
Do you have a memorable touchdown from last season that stands out that you want to repeat this year?
Lincoln, throwing the one to Lincoln Gilson in the Kearns game. 2 minutes left, 4th down. That was a pretty good one.
That was
fun.
clutch.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah,
you
thank
just
you.
walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network. Hey, Morgan Sports fans, I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with number 54 senior Tristan Nilsson. Let's walk 100 yards.
Let's do it.
All right. Are you a native Morganite?
I was not born in Utah. I was actually born in Las Vegas. But other than that, I've lived in Morgan my whole life, basically.
What do you love most about Morgan?
Probably just the community, how many people come out here and support us every day and everything we do, not only in football, but in a lot of other sports and activities that we do.
You're obviously a tremendous football player. What are some other things you like to do?
Really like just anything outdoors. I love going up into the mountains and hanging out with not only friends, but also lots of family members. This year we went on a trip to Jackson Hole. It was a pretty awesome experience. We rode down the Snake River, which was really cool.
Yeah. See any cool wildlife?
We saw 2 bald eagles down the river, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. What went through your mind when you're on the river, just chilling with your family, see a bald eagle?
I don't know, it just kind of brings like America into my mind, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
go USA.
That's right. All right, so you mentioned family. Tell us about your family.
I love all my family. My dad's, he's an awesome person. I look up to him so much in my life. He's a great example not only to me, but also to the people around, especially my family. My mom literally does everything that I need her. She's literally always there for me, always helping me out when I need her the most. And my siblings, love every single one of them. Just hope they want to know that. Even though they get on my nerves every now and then, still love them.
Are you the oldest?
I am the oldest.
Okay. What's the greatest lesson your mom's taught you?
Just always have a positive mindset, always look for the good in everything you do. Even if it's something you don't want to do, just try to make the best out of it.
I love that. What are your plans after high school?
Straight to admission, and then probably go to Utah State for college. That's the plan.
Why probably? Just do it. Go there.
Yeah, probably you guys.
All right. Well, that's good. Well, Tristan, we're really proud of you. You're a tremendous asset to not only the football team, but the Morgan community. You just walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, Morgan sports fans. I'm Tyler Quigley with the Morgan Sports Network, here with number 34 on the football team, senior Jet Larson. Jet, let's walk 100 yards.
All right.
All right, Jet, you're also a Morgan Sports Network employee.
Yeah.
You do it all. What else do you like to do besides play football and work for MSN?
I do a lot. I don't know, I guess I just hang out with friends. Sports are a big part of my life. So I do, like, in the off season, I play volleyball too. And so I do winter volleyball and I do a couple winter track stuff.
Okay.
Just try to keep in shape all year round for the next football season, you know.
I love it. What was your first volleyball season like?
It was pretty good. You know, we made it to the playoffs. We ended up getting 4th, but you know, it's okay. We got next year. I know we'll get it.
That's fun. Tell us about your family.
I'm the youngest of my family. Got 2 older brothers. Kyan Larson actually played for the Trojans, and he was a center. He was pretty fun. And I have an older brother named Braden. He's 22, I believe. He's just living life. He's just enjoying it. He works over at the Layton Intermountain Health Care.
Okay.
And then my mom, she works at Intermountain too, but in Ogden.
Okay.
And then she's going to school right now, getting her nursing degree done. So I'm super pumped and proud of her. And then my dad, he works for Hobart Services. You know, just a good family.
What are some of the lessons your dad has taught you over the years?
We have a family motto that's, you know, it's like everybody, I feel like all families have a family motto, but ours is kind of, it's like funny, but like serious. It's don't be an idiot. And that's like, I don't know, I guess in school, like if I'm like deciding to do something, all I got to think about is, would an idiot do it? And I don't do that. That's our family motto, so.
All right. What are you most looking forward to your senior year of high school?
I'm just sports. That's why I like going to school, because I don't know, I just like sports and going to the games and cheering for everybody, and then just everybody coming out and cheering for us.
What are your plans after you graduate?
I'm gonna take the summer, get a job, do some senior trips with my friends and family, and then I'm gonna go on a mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and then go to BYU, get my business degree.
Good job. Well, we're so proud of you. You're a great guy. Thanks for all you do for our community. You just walked 100 yards with the Morgan Sports Network.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We started Morgan Sports Network really to highlight the student athletes at Morgan High. And
it was the end of a COVID year. A group of us were looking to share the games because people were still nervous to come to games.
MSN obviously is highlighting a lot of different kids and really making a positive impact, I think, in their lives.
They don't get to see the angle that mom and dad do on the sidelines, and we can record that and archive that and present that, and then hopefully they can use that to get better at what they love doing.
We got a wonderful community. We got amazing kids.
If there's those in the community that have an interest, you know, we'd love participation and additional help. I think we could do a lot more.
Ask us how you can get involved.
we're always looking for different people that volunteer. We take donations. We operate just off the goodwill of the community.
The biggest thing that I think MSN can do is really create lasting memories for a community.
The goals are just to keep these games archived so that, 30, 40 years they can go back online to morgansportsnetwork.com and say, look what I did. Look how cool I was. And we're back. Thank you for those donations that you have sent to our Venmo. You can also mail donations if you don't have Venmo. That's okay. Well, some first half stats of note, Dave and Ryan. Beck Sheffield, 7 of 12, 110 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Cade Randall, 1 of 3, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. Boston Zach, 2 catches, targeted twice, 2 catches, both for 34 yards, both for touchdowns.
Super cool because I started him on my fantasy team this week. So
you made a good choice.
Huge points.
You made a really good choice.
I'd like a few more targets, though, for him.
Sure. Here's the captains that we had for today. If you missed the starting, we'll get those up momentarily for you. Just a second. What else stood out to you, Ryan, in the first half?
The defense. I mean,
Shout out.
Yeah, the offense scored 35 points, but a lot of those were opportunities that were created by the defense because you're starting on a short field, and they gave constant pressure. LCA did have some success running the ball, though. They ran it about 6 times in a row, and I'm like, I would keep doing that if I was them.
The team captains for the Trojans have played great. Lincoln Beck had a great game. Bradley Walters has had some great blocks. Miller Beardall an interception and some tackles. Fumble recovery as well. 2 turnover recoveries there from
Beardall with the pick and then the fumble recovery. So big game for him.
If you would like to buy some cards of the Morgan football team, we have a team set. The varsity team set includes every individual player, team cards of varsity, JV, in a nice hard case. You can text that number to order those cards, 1 card for each player. It's a fun little keepsake. 801-808-2100. Text 801-808-2100.
And that's a real-life example of Abe's card?
It is, yeah. And then we have the freshman team set as well. If you would like an individual player card for the player of your choice, current or former, those are $25. You get 18 cards, 1 in a hard plastic case with a stand. You can text 801-808-2100. Here's some real-life examples of those.
Check out Lincoln's Heisman pose. That is sweet.
That was from the Crimson game.
I love that.
I love Jake Hall's card there, Jay Dizzle. You can see, if you were holding that in person, you'd see his eyes looking upfield.
Looking upfield.
Yeah, that's against sky view. That was a cool
He's
run.
about to put his foot in the ground, plant, and take a hard cut. LCA is going to receive the ball here in the second half because they deferred to start the game. Trojans will kick.
Will we see Sheffield anymore?
I don't think you're going to see Sheffield anymore in this game.
I'm excited to see Cade play. He's such a great quarterback, and that pass he had to Russell, that was so good. That's going in our highlight reel for sure.
Cade plays a lot of basketball as well, but that's called dropping a dime. Right over that guy's shoulder. Hits Ben right in the numbers. Easy catch for him.
We appreciate our supporters. Golden West Credit Union, Shirts to a T, Oakland Construction. Here's the kick, and the second half is underway. This will be a rolling clock. Morgan up by 35 to start the second half. Tackle handled by the Trojans, the 26-yard line.
I believe that was Monroe on the return.
Kicker there for the Trojans. We had a new kicker that time. That was number 84, Thomas Hicks. He's a junior. Little review on Beck's stats for the first half. Beck Sheffield, 7 of 12, 110 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. I call that good work for 2 quarters. Actually, 1.5.
Yeah.
Some new players in for the Trojans. We have Honest Abe Anderton. We just looked at his football card, number 43 out there on defense. Here's a pass. Incomplete.
Teaming up with him in the safety is Ryler Jorgensen.
Jack Despain still on the field along with Carter Mybus. Tate Steele out there. Tristan Nilsson.
Sydenham, Tristan Nelson, Krug Galbraith, Priest. 2nd and 10 here for LCA.
Thank you for your donations that you have sent in to the Morgan Sports Network. We really appreciate that. We pay our student staff, and they like it.
It's a good job for them.
It
Gives
is.
them some good experience as well.
Teach them everything from start to finish, from setup to takedown, behind the camera, in front of the camera. Here's a pitch back to number 5. Cuts upfield. Hit initially by Tate Steele.
Great pursuit by the Trojans. I mean, you just see them string that play out, and there's nowhere for Sau to cut up.
That was Tate with the tackle. It's like a 3rd down and long here for the Eagles. Eagles taking their time here. Huddling up. How about the LCA percussion, Ryan? They're making it happen to our right, down there right on the field. They have their drums right on there on a table. And that sounds, I love that sound.
Sounds super good. And also, I just love the atmosphere that it creates.
Yeah.
LCA on that screen pass.
How
it
about
just
Saunders?
goes through his hands. I mean, Bracken is lanky and long, and he I'm surprised the quarterback got that off, but it goes right through number 6's hands and will fall incomplete.
Bracken is a crazy good basketball player. Let's take a look at our setup in here. There's Mike Despain, David Halls, me, you. I didn't know I was that much taller than you, Ryan.
Well, I tried to make sure that I enhanced
You were trying
all
to
of your
hide.
good qualities. I wanted you to look 6'10" rather than what are you, 6'3"?
6'3", 6'4" with my afro.
Yeah.
Punt, a good punt, out of bounds.
When have you employed the afro?
Oh, I do have one for my Halloween costume.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Morgan will take over in their own territory.
I'll make you a card with your afro.
Okay, you got it. There's a shot of the sunset. There's our team up top. Jace Hansen, Sam Halls, Braxton Croxford, and Jackson Sommers.
Shout out to Jace. He asked, what are you doing here? Like, I do nothing? I mean, hello, I get here right before the game starts,
Sheffield.
and I just talk.
Sheffield is in, complete to Russell. 6-yard pickup.
We do see Beck again. I'm surprised by that.
Shout out to our center on the Morgan Trojan team, Max Sargent. Happy birthday, Max.
How old is he today? Sweet 16?
I don't even know. That's one bit of information we did not get. Guessing 17, but I don't know. We'll go with 17.
No, he's not 17.
No, he was a...
No. No, he's not.
I have him as his junior, but I think
Max
I might
Sargent
have
is a junior. He played with Jake since he was like 3 years old.
David G. Halls with some authority.
Perfect.
Well, happy birthday, Max. He's a sweet kid, just super nice. He's a gentle giant for sure.
I know that he was also a kicker at one point in his career.
Oh, Beck chucked that up for grabs, and it's picked.
Not a great decision there by Beck to throw that off his back foot.
Sonny Talanana.
LCA gets the turnover. There were only LCA guys over there, too, so. Right as Beck goes to throw, he's hit and just can't get enough on that. I think he was looking deep, obviously, for Bowerly, and Bowerly tries to make that tackle, but great job by LCA in coverage. Talanoa with that interception.
Trojans now on defense. Ball in Trojan territory on the 46-yard line. LCA players trying to get all their personnel on the field. And they've got it.
Number 44.
Kind of waltzed in a little late, but he's in. Handoff. No gain on the play.
44 is A. Atui.
Second and 10. Our next game will be homecoming at Morgan High. Our next varsity game next Friday night at Morgan High School, Trojan Field, 7 o'clock. We'll do a little longer pregame with a homecoming, have a little fun. To hand off, and
wow.
what a hit by the Trojans.
Oh, that's not,
Ball's out.
I think he's down, though. If not, Abe is going to have a scoop and score, but they're going to call it down.
Excellent sportsmanship there by number 56 for LCA, helping up our man, that Eli Stuber.
Definitely down, too. I mean, he was definitely down. There no fumble on that play.
What a hit.
And it was sportsmanlike of Abe to stop running.
Honest Abe Anderton. He's been keeping wide receivers honest since 2006, the year he was born. Quarterback keeps. Read by Bridger. Ostrander. Nowhere to go.
I thought that would have been a better decision if he would have given it to the back there. It looked like he had a hole. But Krug Galbraith was there to shut that hole down too. So I guess either way it was going to be a tough run for LCA.
4th down. David, is there a JV game next week?
Yeah, the JV team is scheduled to play Davis at Davis this upcoming Thursday.
And will we be bringing that to our fans from Davis High School?
Sure.
Why not? Let's do it. Those donations keep rolling in. Well, we need to. Got to pay our youth. 4th down.
LCA going for it here.
Quarterback in trouble. Lobs it up. Incomplete. Coverage there by Bowerly and Beardall.
Pressure again by Ostrander and Priest. Just don't let Monroe step into that throw and complete it.
Should we take a quick break? Right back.
Hey everybody, my name is Nathan Bingham. I'm the owner and head butcher here at Bingham's Custom Meats. Our priority is to support our families, to support local, and to help advance butchery. We try and make sure that our staff is adequately trained and has opportunities to be able to advance through our company. We try and take part in the local FFA and support our community, as well as the high school. Being a part of the United States.
And we're back. Sheffield in, handoff to Leonelli, the Italian job. Picks up some positive yardage.
Gets about 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 here for the Trojans.
Back Sheffield in at quarterback. Has Leonelli on his right. Sends a man in motion. Handoff. Is that Bowerly?
That was Bowerly.
And he gets some positive yardage.
A yard?
1 yard.
Maybe 2 more, so probably about 2nd and
if it's even close, we're rounding that up to 2.
Yes, then do that.
3rd down for the Trojans. Flag in.
Jace is not being as generous. We haven't told him he needs to round up. He's calling it 3rd and 7.
That's the first penalty on the Trojans. First penalty of the game.
Penalty?
Yeah. Of the game.
Wow.
It's a 5-yard penalty. Morgan now 3rd and 11. Trips on the near side, including the Hornet, Boston Zach. Sheffield goes long to the other side, and it is caught. This could go. And he is. That is Nick Priest. He's in for a touchdown. 54-yard touchdown. Sheffield to Priest. Look at that. Sunset. Touchdown view.
Priest just times this perfectly. The DB is actually in pretty good position here, Ty. Thought he had a chance to make a play on the ball, but he goes a little early. Priest just waits for it, times it just perfectly, goes right over 81 because he just jumped a little too soon, and then Priest makes a move, cuts one time, and is in the end zone for the touchdown.
Nick Priest doing it all, leading the team in tackles, and now has a 54-yard touchdown reception. Kick is up, and
it is good.
Good. Is that Hicks in that time?
Let's see here. I think it is.
Number 84. Here's another angle on the touchdown.
That was Thomas. Oh, just over his outstretched arm.
So good. The lights. glistening on the hillside of Ogden. And Priest scoring
I'll tell you, I'll
into
tell
the
you where you get
sunset.
that
Wow.
kind of coverage is at Morgan Sports Network, or you can watch NBC, I guess.
I guess.
But those are the only two places.
I mean, I guess.
If the Priest family is listening or watching, they could send a donation, and we'll take it.
Some of the banner sponsors for Morgan High are Young, Ford, and Morgan, Subway, 5 Wealth Management, Ridley's Family Markets, True Fru, and Western Sky Ranch. Thomas Hicks kicking in this half. Gorham did the last half. All the extra points good today.
And a good kickoff here by Thomas. It's going to
That
be in the
was
end zone
that
for
one
a
landed
touchback.
in the end zone.
Yep.
Great kick by Thomas. I have to admit, Thomas has requested an individual player card. He
Has
sent me
he?
an awesome picture of him kicking an extra point.
Nice.
View of the Trojan sideline. There's Gilson and Despain working on their handshake. It's like just like you do after you give a good talk at church. Just come down, shake my hand like we've done it before.
This is actually pretty funny.
Oh, Crew's
You
telling
don't
him how
get-
to do it.
You don't get this kind of coverage anywhere.
No, just see
other than the
Crew. He's
Morgan
like,
Sports
you don't do it like that. First and 10, 20-yard line. Some new players in for the Trojans. We have number 35, Ed Kinsey.
That's number 86 on the line, Gabe Toon as well.
Number 12, Chase Allen. Number 25, Braxton Brown.
85, Noah Birkland.
Number 22, Jake Halls. Jay Dizzle. Number 13,
Number 50,
Cade
Tag
Spence.
Rich.
Here's a pass. Complete.
Monroe has that.
Tackle
out there.
by Brown. He didn't want to go down, did he?
No.
Good wrap up there by Braxton.
Ed Kinsey comes over to help take care of him as well.
Heinz Automotive. Change your tires, change your oil, change your life. Heinz Automotive. We stopped at Heinz on our way to the game.
Absolutely.
Got a shake, some treats, some drinks. Pass downfield, has his man. He could go. What a
gone.
pass, and he is gone quick as a cat. That is a touchdown for the Eagles, a 70-yard touchdown.
That's Braden Bott on the reception. Great throw there by the quarterback. Hits Braden right in stride. Be the first touchdown of the night for LCA. Big play.
He had to take a knee. He's winded. No, he's ready to hold for the extra point.
He's already doing his next job.
He is. What a catch.
Great throw there by, is that number 0?
I think that
Santos?
was, yes.
Great find by him right up the seam. Here's number 33 in to kick. Hensel.
Kick is up, and it didn't go into the ravine, but it was good.
It is good.
Well, with that, Morgan 42, LCA 7. We'll be right back.
One of my favorite things about personally owning some recreational property in Morgan County is if we have a couple hours on an evening, we can just jump in the side-by-side and head up to the cooler air and the great views and have some good family time.
See if Dizzle gets some. And we're back. I love that replay with showing the sunset in the background on that touchdown.
And that was a good play by LCA.
Morgan's next game is against 5A opponent Kearns. Morgan went in last year to Kearns and kind of shocked him a little bit. It was a tight game, won, and it was a nail-biter right down to the last minute.
Came right down to the wire.
It was a fun game. Back to receive for the Trojans. Despain and Halls. I see number 83 out there for the Trojans. That's Riker Field. Number 50, Tag Rich. Kangian Leonelli. See if we have a full kick here. And we do. This one's going to Despain into the end zone.
Still caught by Jack.
He tried to catch it on the 1-yard line, didn't he? So he could run it out. Let's watch the replay.
Watch this juggle that Jack makes. That's funny.
Yeah.
He got it. You saw the scoreboard in the background there, too, a very kind of a little smaller scoreboard. There we are, the moon behind us. We're in the booth. It's dark there. We don't have the lights on. The LCA coaches and the PA announcer in the other side of the booth. Here's Randall throwing to Leonelli.
Oh, almost
Incomplete.
intercepted. Kate took
Looked
a
like he
big
kind
hit
of
there,
knocked
too.
that down. Oh, yeah, he did take a hit right after.
That's great coverage there by Sau.
Senior, Justin Sau. 5'10", 170.
And we've got a timeout here for an injury. Looks like a cramp.
Looks like we have some new players in for the Trojans. Eli Mortensen and George Thurston, freshman, in for the Trojans. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed and the feeling that no matter where you're from, this is where you belong. This is community, and this is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
Great shot of our crew up there. Our main camera operator, Sam Halls, Braxton Croxford on the replay. Morgan High cheer team.
And Jeff Kelsey.
Bishop Kelsey getting some photos of the team and always does a great job volunteering and giving those to the players. Ben Brown, one of our camera operators as well. Mike Despain is on the field taking pics. He's our executive producer. There's a pass out, complete.
To Jack Hurd.
Is that to Jack? Okay.
Jack moves upfield quick, makes about a gain of 8.
8, nice. Quick pass there by Cade.
Brings up third and a short 2.
We're in the third quarter, rolling clock, 3rd and 2. Some personnel.
Also have number 18, Owen Belliston on the field.
Nice. Here's a timeout by Leighton Christian. We'll take it. We'll be right back. We appreciate the sponsors of Morgan Sports Network. Their logos are going across the bottom left of your screen. They help us along with the generous support of the community. Thank you for those of you who have donated to the Morgan Sports Network. Watch for the new receivers, Belliston. And
it's a handoff to number 16.
Oh, that's George Thurston.
He's going to be stopped for a loss.
Yeah, we'll see what the Trojans decide to do here.
I thought with Eli lined up on the outside, you might actually just let Cade throw one up to him and let's see what he can do. But
he had 2 touchdowns in the freshman game yesterday.
Yeah.
Some great catches and great passing from quarterback Max Evans. Filling in for Bridger Newey, who was a little bit banged up, didn't play last night.
He's normally
Wish him a speedy recovery.
Starting quarterback for the freshman.
Punt by Despain. Put some backspin on that one.
Yeah, we needed more roll on that one.
Yeah, he checked that one up.
Would have been a great approach shot.
David and I called that game. David, did you have any thoughts on that freshman game from last night?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Obviously, we were hoping for a little bit of a challenge for the freshman Trojan team. We didn't get that, but they were able to get a lot of kids on the field, which I think was fun. showed off the diversity and the depth of that team. So, yeah, I really enjoyed watching that team. And we've obviously watched them over the years growing up, and now we get to see them in high school, so it's great.
That was fun. The first touchdown last night came on a blocked. Morgan tried a field goal. It was blocked. Everyone just kind of stood around, and number 52, Cole Miller, said, I'll take that in for a touchdown.
Cole did, huh?
Yeah. That one is intercepted by Beardall, his second pick of the game. He has 2 interceptions and has recovered a fumble and is a team captain.
And he might just be up for player of the game tonight. That
He's
might be
a
MVP
nominee for
stuff
sure.
right there. 2 picks and a fumble recovery. Way to play tonight, Beardall.
Intended receiver was number 6, who scored earlier.
Another player of the game nominee I'm going to nominate, Boston Zach.
Oh, man.
I mean, his stat
Such
line
a great
tonight,
game.
2 targets, 2 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 68 yards.
Yes. Made it look easy, although he worked for him. It was fun. Very athletic plays. Here's Randall, pass, complete to King George. Picks up 4. George Thurston, number 16.
Nice quick pass there by Cade.
It's the 6th pass attempt by Cade. He is 3 of 6.
And that's going to be the end of the third.
Okay, Morgan 42, Leighton Christian 7. We'll be right back.
I hear you car for all kinds of cars.
At Jiffy Lube, we car for millions of cars a year.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Will you car for my car?
We'll car for it like we car for our own.
What about red velvet?
Oh, she'll be carred for in a jiffy.
Car for some carne asada?
Cute. At Jiffy Lube, whatever your car, wherever you are, we'll car for you.
Jiffy Lube. Car more.
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our.
We'll come back to that from Northern Utah Dermatology. Here's Randall's pass. Intercepted by number 7. Touchdown saving tackle by Hurd.
Good job by Hurd to get that tackle. Great pick there by number 7 for LCA. That's Talalona. He just steps in front. Cade puts it out there.
Little hand fighting going on, and
that's the
Sonny got the best of it and picked the ball off.
That's a similar pass there for Cade this time, Beck last time, but kind of loft that up a little bit is what we're hoping the quarterback does. Or yeah, you have to put it to a little bit more to the outside.
Each team has 3 turnovers.
And we had 2 in the first minute.
Yeah, we did. Hand off on the inside, read beautifully by number 35, Ed Kinsey. What
nice
a play.
Nice job, Ed. Get in there and make a tackle. That's what you want to see from a linebacker, too, is stepping up into the hole rather than going back. Ed's attacking the ball carrier.
Any other new players in for the Trojans? Keep an eye on that. Ball on the...
Got number 17, Brody Peterson back there at safety.
The ball was tipped and incomplete. That was close.
So
Brody's in?
Brody's in.
Okay. Clock rolling. Ball on the 15-yard line of the Trojans. Second down. Third down.
Can I just say real quick that the best seat in the house is at home on the couch watching Morgan Sports Network?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sure is. We've been standing all game. We have seats, but if we sit in them, we can't see anything, so we've been standing.
I didn't see
sure you don't feel
Jace
bad
Knight
for us,
tonight.
But he
Was
is.
he
I
injured?
did see. I talked to him before the game. He was not in uniform.
Okay.
He's banged up a little bit, a little
Darn it.
shoulder. Third down. Passing situation, pass towards the end zone, and it is tipped by 4 or 5 players.
Almost
incomplete.
caught for the touchdown, then almost intercepted.
Who tipped that? Oh, the,
just
the
goes
receiver.
right through
And then it
number
went through
6's
Abe's hands. Yeah.
That's Bot. Bot has 1 touchdown tonight for LCA on a big, long touchdown reception.
I thought Honest Abe would want to take that one to the house.
He wanted to, yes.
I like that we have 2 players with 2 nicknames around, since it's a election year, around President Lincoln. We have the President, Lincoln Gilson, and Honest Abe Anderton. Quarterback in trouble. He's hit and
big
sacked.
hit.
Saunders and
Wow.
Spence.
Both of them came in quick off the edge and just
Both sides.
No one
Yeah.
blocked Spence there on that.
That was
play.
4th down. All right, so we have a turnover on downs.
I thought my nickname for Lincoln was going to stick, the well. You got to keep going back to the well.
Okay. Hey, I like it.
I know you. I know
You just
that
keep
you're-
using it.
I know that you're
I'll know what you mean.
the designated nickname guy, but
No, hey, we're open-minded, but I'm never using it.
okay.
Yeah, Tyler and I talked about it, and we're like, well, no.
You guys need to know your audience. Like, I think we need to put a poll up, and we're going to see if people want the president for Lincoln or the well. Just
Pass.
off the hands there of Eli.
Pass incomplete, intended for
We
Eli.
asked Lincoln, and he wants neither.
Yeah.
That might be true. I'm going to ask him individually.
Okay, you can report at a homecoming game.
Yes, next week I will let you know whether he even likes
Okay.
that or not.
Yeah, and Dave, get ready to mute his mic. BYU played tonight.
They did?
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but
Don't wreck the score for anybody
I
who's
won't. Yeah,
recorded
I'm
it,
not, I don't even know, so I can't even do it.
and don't tell anybody about the inevitable loss that they had. I'm just kidding. I don't actually
Hand
know.
off to Leonelli. Let's just go with that for an 8-yard gain.
Oh, we're going to have an offsides there. Number 51 coming across early.
That'll give the Trojans a first down.
Bonnie.
4th flag of the game. You heard me right. Of the game.
Usually, if you have 4.5, you're doing awesome.
No penalties in the 3rd quarter. Leonelli. Oh, he's the pinball wizard. He went right through there, bounced off other players, and picked up a first down.
Nice quick move here by Leonelli. Look at the size of that hole that he's running through. Leonelli's not that big. He doesn't need that big of a hole.
Who do we have in on the line now, right?
I'll take a look on this after this next snap.
Again, handoff to Leonelli. Oh,
I
he
think you still
didn't
have-
get the first down.
I think
so
you still have the starting line in there. We've got Hales, Mueller, Ledger Keel, Walters.
That is the starters. Okay.
Max Sargent.
Max. Happy birthday, Max. With LCA's Division I line.
Oh, watch
to
out.
keep our guys in there.
Cade-
Randall goes down
Cade
there.
had no chance on that one.
Big loss.
Great rush by number 54. I mean, he just comes off the edge hard. And Cade nowhere to go.
Second down from the dirt spot for the Trojans. Ball on their own 40-yard line. Out of wide receiver, we have C.J. Murray. He did the music for our intro video. We'll play that at the end of the game as well. Hand off to Leonelli. Got 4. Number 16, George Thurston. 23, Canyon Leonelli Jr. Who's on the far side? Is that Belliston?
Let's see. Thurston in motion.
Pass intended for Thurston. No good.
Our running backs on those little swing passes, Ty, have got to keep running. They stop and they're looking for the ball, and our quarterback's leading them. Got to keep that motion going.
4th down. Clock is now rolling. Under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Abe Anderton on this near side. Jack Despain back to punt. He gets a good punt off low and takes a Trojan bounce. It will it hold up?
Stop. Yes.
Yes,
Oh, no, guys.
Oh.
That ball was
I
going to
think
stop.
they did touch it. It looks like he threw his beanbag
Okay.
down on the 1. We'll see.
Oh, wow. It's going to be a touchback, though. I mean, if they just leave it, it's going to be down at the 2. I think that ball's going to stop.
Good punt.
That takes 18 yards away from Jack.
That does. Let's see who we have on defense for the Trojans now, if we have any new players.
Well, now there's a discussion between the refs to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, let's see.
The one ref called a touchback.
And the one threw his back down.
Now it's called a touchback.
Okay.
Officially.
Do we have a replay on that, Dave? Okay. We'll take their word for it. They huddled up and made a call. No time for the replay. Action's going right now. Clock is not rolling yet. 5:29 to go in the game.
Now it is.
Quarterback back. Pass across the middle.
Tries to
Incomplete.
find number 6 there, but you're going
We
to
got
get
a flag on that.
pass interference call there on the Trojans, against the Trojans, on Bot. That'll be a 15-yard penalty, not a spot foul like it is in other divisions of football.
Second penalty of the game on the Trojans. First and 10 for the Eagles. Pass across the middle. Intercepted by the Trojans. Flag on the play. Brody Peterson with the interception.
I was just thinking, I watched Brody back there at safety. I was like, Brody's got great hands. He has a knack for finding the ball. I'm like, he's probably going to go get this. I should have said it.
You should have. You were feeling it.
I was.
What was it looks like it's on the Eagles, so I think it's going to stand.
And Brody aggressively going for that interception.
Let's watch it
Takes
again.
out Noah Birkland. Make sure he gets the grab.
Noah tackled him. Come on,
Yeah.
Noah.
Brody's probably bringing that back, Noah.
Hey, Brody had a 52-point game in basketball last season.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
I think he
You know
was
you're
unconscious.
A player when you can shoot like that.
How many assists
Hey,
did
you know,
he have?
he actually had 2 assists.
Were they to himself?
Of course. He threw it off the backboard and 360 dunked. First and 10 for the Trojans. Cade Randall, the Southpaw Outlaw in at quarterback. Junior. Has 1 touchdown pass today. Handoff to Leonelli. This is a good test for the Trojan running backs running through these big horses of Leighton Christian.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and you know when you have the ball, you're going to take a hit. But that's not stopping them from getting forward, and they're not shying away from it.
Leonelli with a 4 or 5 yard pickup there. He's run the ball 6 times tonight. Randall's pass, intended for Mortensen, almost picked.
The linebackers for LCA are doing a good job. They're sitting on those short routes and really attacking the ball. That's when you want to give a little fake out there and have a sluggo.
4 minutes remaining. 3rd down.
Fake that slant and send the guy deep.
Leonelli, kept going. Did he get a first down? No.
No,
Short.
that was the offensive lineman. That was
Okay.
Max that was still going.
he wouldn't stop.
Max
2
was
yards short.
still blocking with the help of Ledger giving Max a push.
The LCA crowd is reminding their players to not jump off sides here on the hard count. And off to Leonelli, first down.
Good run up the middle there by Canyon. Look at this! Look at this blocking by the Trojans. I mean, just getting a good push there, making sure that their guy's going to get the first down.
Great look at the Trojans, number 59, Ledger Keel right there. Number 65 in on the line for the Trojans. It's Noah Bernardo.
Nowhere to go there for George. Good tackle there by number 11, Fuhala.
We need to get serious about our awards, Ryan.
Oh yeah, we've got a
clock's rolling. We're at 2:53. Leonelli again. Some positive yardage. Oh, he didn't go down.
Ooh, he did now.
Ouch. 5-yard gain. We have our Heinz player of the game, Bingham's Bacon Bomb play of the game, Morty's Car Wash clean play, and our alpha of the game. You've made a couple nominations.
I have. I think I'm gonna still stick with my nomination of Beardall for player of the game. To have 2 picks and a fumble recovery, that's a big day. For my play of the game, I love that one touchdown I love 2 touchdowns. I love the one to Boston Zach, and I love the one to Russell as well.
I agree. Those were both awesome plays. Who ran that ball?
And I guess you could put a third in there.
Okay.
Nick Priest.
Yeah, that was, yeah, that's true.
That pass was right over the DB's outstretched hands, and Nick catches it and then makes one move and is gone.
Any thoughts on the Morty's Car Wash Clean Play Sportsmanship Award?
Ooh.
I have seen a few Leighton Christian players helping up Morgan players and offering some great sportsmanship.
That's nice.
We just don't have their address to mail them the certificate. Timeout, Trojans. Should we take it? Be right back.
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our family. Give us a call today. We'd love to take care of your skin care needs.
Well, just a minute or so to go here, Ty, in this game. Trojans obviously with a comfortable lead. As you tally up some of the stats, what do you think our final conversation ought to be on player of the game, play of the game, alpha?
I'm going to start with what I think play of the game, and I'm going to go with Miller Beardall's interception. We have a field goal.
This kick goes in.
It's a 48-yard field goal attempt here for Hicks. And it is
short, and we're going to be returning it. Great decision by LCA to put somebody back deep. That's Bott.
Picked up some all-purpose yards there, didn't he?
Yeah, he brings it all the way out to the 38, 39. He's going to be marked out of bounds, though, at the 35. Smart play by LCA to put somebody deep on a really long kick attempt. So you were saying?
So I'm going with Beardall for the Bingham's Bacon Bomb play of the game with his interceptions and fumble recovery. Great defense, holding LCA to 7 points. I think that's just has to be recognized.
Absolutely. The defense has been stellar tonight.
Then I'm going to mention my candidate for lineman of the Alpha Award. That's number 73, Riker Hells.
Yeah, he got out on that one screen pass, laid a big block. I like that call.
How much? Oh,
Player of
we're
the
under
game.
a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and announce the player of the game. Number 14, Boston Zach, the Hornet. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 68 yards. Boston Zach.
Awesome stat line.
He made it look easy.
Yeah, he did.
How about your Morty's Car Wash clean play of the game?
Well, okay.
Positive yardage there for the LCA. Under a minute to go. Ryan, we could nominate Honest Abe Anderton for what he could have continued to run that ball into the end zone and decided not to.
He could have, but I'm going to...
what are your thoughts?
I'm going to nominate Ben Russell's touchdown.
That was clean.
It was super clean. It might not have been the traditional sportsmanship award, but I mean, I don't think he celebrated excessively. I don't think he tried to show anyone up. He just made a great catch, which was super clean, and a great pass by Cade on that one.
I love it. Count it. Morty's Car Wash clean play, Ben Russell. Congratulations. You will receive a certificate to Morty's Car Wash in South Weber. They've washed over 180,000 cars, and they're in their 3rd year of operation. They do a great job.
That's unbelievable. 180,000 cars in 3 years.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a lot of washes. I think I've done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Quiggs
just say-
is on 120,000 on his own. He goes through there 4 times a day with his unlimited
I just
subscription.
keep going through. My cars never look better.
Yep.
He's going to have his truck's going to look like the Tesla Cybertruck soon.
It has a matte finish now.
It's going to be...
No, it's still beautiful
changes
and shiny.
shape.
Looks beautiful. Morty's does a great job. Well, that was a fun game. We're at the Ogden Sports Complex, not at Layton Christian. They have a field, but it's under some construction. They're working on it. They will come to Morgan next season, I believe, from what I hear, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. It'd be fun to meet up with these guys again. I'll tell you, when they got off the bus today and we were standing there unloading our equipment, I looked at them and I said, those are some big, big boys.
Yeah,
really,
they are.
really huge players, very strong, very athletic. And it was fun to watch them today. Even though obviously they didn't probably have the outcome they were hoping for, they've got a lot of individual strengths and a lot of really, really big potential in some of these players and their futures in the college era.
Absolutely.
How about Tate Steele with his first touchdown of the season?
Oh, yeah, that was...
We forgot about that. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. Beck Sheffield ran a touchdown, threw 4 touchdown passes. He had close to 200 yards passing, 4 touchdowns.
Big game for him. Not a lot of work tonight, but a big game.
He was 9 of 15 for just shy of 200 yards. Well,
that was a great
game. We'll
game.
be back on. Let's just talk real quick and just mention our camera operator was Sam Halls. Braxton Croxford also did our replay camera. Jace Hansen did our scoreboard. Field camera, Scott Mortensen, Isaac Buse. We had Mike Despain producing and taking photos. Those will be available on our social media channels at Morgan Sports Network. We have some of there's Mike right there.
And
See
Ben.
Ben Brown out there as well. Their pictures will be available soon. We also have some of our student staff here doing some interviews, some post-game interviews with the players, so watch for those as well. We had Ryan Turner on my right, David Hall's on my left. Dave, can we play our CJ's music video that we have as we close it out here?
I would absolutely love to do that.
All right. Well, from all of us at the Morgan Sports Network, thank you for your donations. Thank you for being a part of this, and we'll see you next week. Breaks and tackles, keeps his legs going. He's at the 50. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40. He's in for a Trojan touchdown.
Your homeboy caught the lead cause I work day to night. I could flip me up a switch and black out straight just like a light. Everybody got their backs, turn best keep me in their sight. How you talking about the dogs when you're all barking?